2025年のナ・リーグ MVP は全評判通り大谷選手が満票で受賞する結果となったが、この動画では発表の直前、大谷だろうなというなんとなく微妙な空気感の中で行われたファイナリストたちへのインタビューとスタジオトークの模様をお届けする。
Please be joined by the three finalists right now. Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Schwarber, and live from the Chelsea Theater, where the MLB Awards are taking place later tonight, Juan Soto. Juan, I'll start with you. Looking sharp, dressed for success. It's amazing the season that you put together. The fact that you're on the verge of a 40-40 season, I don't know who saw that coming. Was that a goal that you had in mind for this year?
I mean, when we started the season, our goal was win as many games as we can, and putting myself together to have a great season. It helped my team the most. And whenever we started smelling it, we got to 20, then we got to 30. We saw we have a pretty good chance, and we try. We try our best. Definitely we fell off short for the 40, but it was a great, incredible season for me.
Hey, Shohei, it's Tom Verducci. Congratulations again on being an MVP award finalist. It was fun to watch you be a two-way player again. I want to know about the challenge that you faced to rehab during the season while you're DHing to get yourself ready to pitch. You came back with a full windup. What was the biggest challenge to get yourself ready to pitch again?
やっぱり最初の方は左肩が回りづらいなというのが一番不安を抱えてたので、徐々にシーズン進むにつれて試合前のマッサージだったりとかっていう時間をちょっとずつ短縮できるようになったので、そこが一番苦労というか不安があった点かなと思います。
Schwarbs, what's up, man? Sean Casey. Listen, man, what an incredible year. All the big numbers, 56 home runs, the RBIs and everything. But as a player, the one stat that came out so big for me was 162 games. Knowing how hard that is, knowing that the grind it is, and knowing that when I had teammates that played 162, I was like, okay, that guy's coming every night and he's posting for us. What does that 162 mean to you, and why was it so important for you?
Well, it is an important thing. I think durability is the biggest thing, and it's especially big when you're primary DH. Just to make sure you're durable and everything. You just want to make sure that when you're monitoring your swing, everything that you can. Also, too, you want to be aware of everything else that you can be. If it's teammates who need days, whatever it is, to try to make sure that you're always going to be available for those guys if they need it. And but I mean, just to play 2 games, play a whole full season, it is really, really cool to see that you're able to do that, and I look forward to continuing to do that.
Well, Kyle, I want to ask you about one of those 162 games, August 28th, 4 home runs, one of the greatest games ever, and the fact that it's only the 4th time that someone came to the plate with 4 home runs for a 5th plate appearance. By the way, against the position player, if I can remind you about that. First of all, tell me what it was like to be in that kind of a zone, and then take me through that last 5th at bat.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. I think rolling the game, I was like 0 for my last 20 or 5 or something like that, and down the cage hitting, and we're all funny each other hard because I realized that you were 0 for that much. I was like, thanks, man, appreciate it. Ready? And just go out there, get the foul away. Second one comes, 3rd, 4th one, and then on the cage, just sitting there thinking, I'm like, look at our hitting because how many people at 5? And just kind of dead silence. I was like, well, that kind of answers the question. And it was just it was awesome, right? When you're in that kind of zone, you have that environment around you. The bank was rocking, and when I stepped up there for my 5th, they were all on their feet, ready to see it happen. And joking, but it is what it is. But it was such a fun night.
Juan, there was so much attention for you, man, coming into this season, the big contract and everything, going over to the Mets, and you kind of got out the gates a little slow, but then bam, all of a sudden, Juan Soto's back, MVP caliber season. You're back in the mix in the top 3. What was the key mentally for you to get things going out there?
I mean, I just have to trust what I have and trust what I've been working on since day one. It's going to be tough times. We just got to keep our forehead up and keep moving forward. At the end of the day, I believe in my abilities, I believe in myself, and I knew everything's going to change at some point, and it did. Definitely we have to make a change. we had to make adjustments, and it takes a little while to do those adjustments, but the result was there.
Shohei Ohtani, you were there. Shohei Ohtani. This is remarkable. And we wanted to put this up there just so you can remember what he's done, because this will be, I mean, we expect him to win. 4 MVPs now already, 4 in the last 5 years. 2021, he had a 3.18 ERA, 130 innings. That's pretty good work. 46 home runs, a 3.14 the next year, 132, 44 home runs. Didn't pitch last year, but had the 54 home runs, the 59 steals. Back to pitching, but just as a mostly an opener and a reliever. 47 quality innings. Hits 55 home runs and is the league leader in OPS plus. So I mean, we're watching history unfold right in front of us, Jake.
We are. I mean, we're running out of superlatives for this man. When you talk about him not pitching last year and then truly going to be, okay, I'm going to be the best offensive player in the game, because I wondered that. Is he a top tier offensive player in the game? And I just wonder how much better he could be if he would put all his focus into one.
Right.
He's still top 3 hitter, top 3 pitcher in the game, and he's balancing 50% of the time. Who would this guy be if he was all in on one side of the ball? He would separate himself that much more.
This might be the perfect part of the equation, actually, that because he pitched only late in the year. 47 innings is not a ton, but then he's able to pitch in the playoffs. We saw what happened there, Steve.
Well, I mean, last year we did see him just be a hitter. We saw the 50-50 season, which we've never seen before.
Number 1 base runner in the game, too.
That's
Not
right.
just stolen bases,
Right.
but first to third, first to home, everything.
The other thing is, you take away his pitching this year and just look at him as a hitter, he still wins the MVP.
Still the MVP. I agree.
He's still the
Yeah,
MVP.
I agree.
So, I mean, yes, he threw 47 innings, and then we saw what it turned into. It could have been more if they let him throw more. They balanced it out. They protected him a little bit to make sure they saved it for October.
Right.
But, you know, the 55 homers, the runs scored, the OPS, everything else, he actually beats out Kyle Schwarber and Soto, even without the pitching numbers this year.
You don't have to get cute. You don't have to add him up. He's as an offensive player, he's already that guy. Even as a DH, which
he actually he's got a higher WAR than Schwarber, Kyle Schwarber does. And yes, his defensive prowess is not very good. But at least it's good enough for him to play in the field, where Schwarber isn't good enough to even put out in the outfield. I think he gets some credit for that. I actually think he should be second in the MVP ahead of Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Juan Soto is best served as a DH, and I love him. I
don't disagree.
I love him as an offensive player.
I think you're better off having both of them DH.
Where I go,
and maybe Schwarber's more valuable not playing right field, where Soto is about the worst defender in the sport.
Yet the numbers don't indicate that.
But where analytics...
I have some numbers, though. Let's show this to Steve while we're on that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but take a look at the numbers for the leaders here in the National League. And I was wondering, there has to be something. Why am I thinking Schwarber had a better year than Soto? Now, the WAR is not there, 4.7 to 6.2. You see, by the way, Perdomo is a 7-win player. His OPS plus is 136. Runs created, Schwarber 134, Soto 130. I'm saying that's close, but Schwarber, to me, had a better year. And I know 20 years ago, I'm at the other side of this conversation, and we're having this.
I don't know who you are anymore,
I'm saying
honestly.
I would absolutely take the Schwarber season over the Soto season.
I think I should sit there and you should sit
That's
here.
it.